Usu! What's up guys, it's Jake Shao here, and today we are going to be showing off all of Isagi Yoichi's goals from Blue Lock. The Blue Lock anime has been sick so far, and I just recently caught up to the manga, and my gosh, is the manga insanely good. Trust me, you should read it. So we are going to cover all of Isagi Yoichi's goals from the first selection until now, and why each of them were so good. I'm a football fan, supporting Man United my whole life, so I know my stuff when it comes to football. Like and subscribe my people for some more Blue Lock, and now let's get into the video.
11番だ。俺もストライカーだ。
So the first goal Isagi scored in Blue Lock was against Nico's team. This team was causing them a lot of headache until Isagi started using his strengths to his advantage. He unlocked his mind to become the god of the pitch and see ahead, showing flashes of brilliance, and then the team was hit with a counter in which he had to read and intercept the whole situation because Nico tried to score a sweaty goal, cutting it across to his teammate. This was the stamp of Isagi getting rid of his past self because he also done this earlier before. So he hits it to Kunigami, who shrugged off the defenders. Ball goes to Bachira and ends up doing Bachira things. And then a cross comes in. Isagi ended up doing a box-to-box run and he catches up to the attack and volleys it into the top left corner. The keeper was never saving that, which ends the 90 minutes. The goal boosted his ego and he felt damn good about it for sure.
さあ、ラストチャンスだ。俺とこの3人。
After playing his toughest match yet, they were 10 men down and he brought the game back. Yoichi managed to keep the ball on the field in which the ball was given to Bachira. This was the moment and chance they were waiting for. The person you would want to pass players after his crazy goal previously in the same game, Isagi analyzes the field in front and sees that there's just a space right there for him to be able to fit and score a goal. He decides to take the best route and receive the ball from Bachira until Nagi Seishiro comes from nowhere. This then brings about fear. Isagi doesn't know whether to take a touch and smack the ball or not until he clocks what his formula truly is. The gift of his direct shot. Remembering how he managed to score in the last game and finding his formula of spatial awareness and direct shot, which Mbappe took inspiration from, of course. This goal was animated so beautifully, my word, and he drops to the ground also. And when the ball hit the top right corner, you already know what that meant. Next we have when Isagi fought Blue Lock, man. I'm joking, I'm just playing, man, that doesn't count. Of course it's not official or anything like that, but he did learn how to master his direct shot. But then this will be over 100 goals, but we're not going to count that.
二次セレクションサードステージ
Now we have this match which Bachira, Nagi and Isagi teams up. It's a pretty sick trio if you ask me, and they were able to do their magic. Bachira link up to Nagi. Nagi, instead of taking his first touches like he usually does, then goes and sets up Isagi for his perfect direct shot in which he hits top bins. Itoshi Rin on the other hand was not impressed at all, and he went on to smoke this team completely. 5-2. Yeah, the goals were actually a wake-up call for Isagi, and that he needs more than one way of getting goals than just doing a direct shot from Bachira or Nagi.
1対1でバローに勝て。
This goal was what you call turning 0 into 1. As you can see, Naruyaya had this goal scoring opportunity in which he ended up hitting the woodwork trying to copy Isagi. He's a fake. This then falls into Nagi. The perfect counter begins. Isagi during this whole match was stressed of not being an impact, but now he has decided to copy and adapt the skill of Naruyaya. So what he does, he goes in behind, goes into his blind spot and runs in behind him when he is not looking, cut back against his center of gravity, receives the pass from Nagi and then smashes it into the back of the net to send him up in the selection. Isagi's ability to adapt and score in the clutch moments are crazy. This definitely cemented the importance as a player because Isagi was very needy up until then. So yeah, you see this match was definitely one of Isagi's most brutal matches free. This was Isagi, Nagi and Barrow versus Kunigami, Chigiri and Ryo. This match was a headache because A, Barrow didn't even want to pass, and B, they're playing against a very balanced team. So Isagi was 2-0 down, and they needed a way to fix this because if they make it free, it's all over. So instead, Isagi's intuition has told him to devour Barrow and use him to get his goals. By utilizing the ability of the blind spot that he has now in his repertoire, he now can hide behind Barrow and use it as a distraction to get into the best position. With a Nagi pass, he fires it home exquisitely and then looks at Barrow and tells him not to get in their way and called the king a loser. That definitely hurt. Then onto the second goal, which is the one that definitely hurt Barrow. Barrow had the ball and tried to be selfish and do his regular selfish runs, but Isagi bullied him into passing the ball, and he said he is the main character. No joke, it's because he genuinely felt like he was the main character the whole time, but now he's in a supporting role and Isagi is the main character, which he's never felt in his life. He passed the ball as he was told, like a good boy from Isagi, smashes the ball into the net, and the words Isagi said after remained with Barrow's mind forever: just support my goals. Damn, putting him in the supporting role like that is crazy. This is one of the coldest goals in Blue Lock, hands down. Not because of the goal itself, but the thought process, the people involved, and more. But in this match, it is the starting four: Isagi, Nagi, Barrow, and Chigiri. This was a team and a half, and really shows why Blue Lock is an amazing environment to flourish in. So Isagi and Rin had their differences and were competing for who can control the field the best. This goal from Isagi was one of the best goals in Blue Lock that I have seen up until then because of what was involved. This goal from Isagi was definitely one of the best goals in Blue Lock. After a pass from Chigiri, Isagi sees a chance for him to hit the ball into the back of the net with his direct shot technique. But no, Itoshi Rin comes and reads the situation, blocking Isagi's line of shot, until Isagi anticipated this in his vision, allowing him to cut the ball back, taking the defender away from him and hitting it into the top right corner by doing a back heel shot, catching even Blue Lock players, Blue Lock man, the computer, by surprise. This was the moment Isagi passed Rin. Well. Another clutch goal by the boy Isagi, and it definitely is clutch, my people. This was a match that was going to determine whether he gets to play for the under 20 match or not, and it was sure important. Isagi had to make an impact or else it would be over and he wouldn't be able to play in the starting lineup. Shido and Itoshi Rin dared to sabotage him no matter what, and they did not make this goal easy at all. So Isagi used his senses in this goal to find a way to get into the best position and score. Lo and behold, he dashes in between Shido and Rin to devour them as serious as possible, creating shock faces all around the pit, sneaks in between the two and smashing it in the top left corner, resulting into the perfect situation for Isagi, which was to get a goal to be able to be solidified within his position. Isagi really turned up, and that was something that he didn't even know came about him and how it happened. He just knew he smelled a goal and was able to get to the best position. Now, the last but definitely the most important goal Isagi has scored up until now, which changed the entirety of Blue Lock forever. It saved everyone and everything. The Blue Lock goal that cemented the name Isagi Yoichi into the minds of everyone in the crowd and the media. Isagi had his influence in the whole game. In fact, the whole team was putting in a shift like never before. Not to mention, the egoist state of Itoshi Rin was running wild. He started marking Itoshi's side like a professional defender one-on-one during berserk mode as well. This led to Isagi Yoichi gaining luck as the ball goes over the defender's head, the very thing that defeated him in the second selection. He learned the formula, capitalized on it, and with his famous direct shot in front of goal, in front of the home crowd, smacks in a beautiful bang into the top net of the goal, creating a historic moment in Blue Lock history, officially beating the Japan under 20 team. That changed the whole dynamic of Japanese football forever. This brings all of Isagi's Yoichi goals in Blue Lock up to that point completed. All 9 goals. I know nobody as clutch as him because he's just a big man player for the big occasion. If you want more players, goals or assists on this channel with other characters, make sure you subscribe and comment the character down below that you want me to cover. Anyway, as I say to the new and old people that come and visit my channel, Jana.